Hi, Mitch Bailey here. Okay, I tell you how often load calcs are so important to do on every house. I know there's a guy that says you don't need to do load calcs. I don't know why I do them, and I'll show you the reason you do load calcs right now. Because this is a house I just did today. I went out today, measured this house out, put it in. Now, we did this house over 20 years ago, and we did the original load calc on it. Now, when we did the original load calc, we always calc these houses in worst case scenario, and then that's how we always did the house. That's how that house was built. The worst case scenario for this house, the windows in the back faced west. In this case, the windows in the house in the back now face north. And so I'll show you how much it changed the loads in this house. This is why you do load calcs, because this lady has a 4-ton air conditioner currently, and we usually went a half-ton bigger whenever we did the load calcs, and I'll show you exactly why you should do a load calc, because this lady, the way her house is built, she could get by with a 3-ton or 3.5-ton, no problem. Plus, it'll be less expensive to run. It will cost less to buy because it's a smaller piece of equipment. So she saves money all around if she switches to a 3 or a 3.5-ton. We're going to talk to her afterwards, but let me show you why. So this is her layout right now, and what I want to show you is currently her house, if you look at it, at the way it faces, is 2.9 tons. This is exactly how this house is drawn right now, how it faces. The back of the house, and I'll point this out, the back of the house faces north, okay? And all these windows across the back was the biggest loads. Now, if I change this house orientation to the worst case scenario, which is the back of the house is facing west, so if I just move north for this way, well, that means that's facing west. Suddenly, our loads go to 3.5 tons from 2.9 tons. You can see right there why we don't want to, we should do load calc on every system. We do not want to just swap boxes. Swapping out boxes creates problems. Now, her ductwork is designed for 4 tons of coolant, so her ductwork's oversized. If we put it in there, her static pressure should come down to be really nice on this house. So do yourself a favor. Learn how to use software like RightSoft or another one. There's several other brands out there. Quick Calc 3D is another one that is being pushed right now, and I think it's an excellent piece of software. I'm just used to this one. I love RightSoft. I could do these load calcs in minutes nowadays. But do a load calculation and then try facing the house different directions. So it might tell you why the company before put in a 4-ton or put in a 5-ton, because this was a subdivision house, and then they designed the system. They were going to build the ductwork the same, no matter what, put the same size, because they didn't know which way that house was going to face. So they always put a 4-ton in here, a half-ton bigger than this 3.5-ton. So I would size this down, because like I said, if we just change the orientation again back to the way it really faces up here to the north, then suddenly we're down to a 2.9 or 3 ton. She could get by with a 3-ton. I doubt she's going to do that. She's probably going to stick with her maybe a 3.5, but it's going to cost her less, and it's going to cost her less to run because it's a smaller unit. So she should save a whole bunch of money and energy on this system just doing a load calc. It's very, very important. Please, if you don't do them, start doing them. I think you're going to be surprised, and you're going to be have much happier customers because the unit's not going to be oversized, not going to be cycling as much, and she's going to save herself a ton of money in the long run. Over the next 10, 15, 20 years, she's going to put money in her bank account. Do yourself a favor. Do the customer a favor. Do load calcs on every house. All right. I'm Mitch Bailey. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.